In 1987, Americans could legally sell years of their life for money. At first, it sounded voluntary. The government called it the National Longevity Exchange Program. Officials said it would reduce poverty, stimulate the economy, and give struggling families financial flexibility. And during the recession, millions signed up immediately. The process was simple. You sold years from the end of your life in exchange for cash up front. 5 years could pay off a mortgage. 10 years could erase medical debt. 20 years could make someone rich overnight. At first, people treated it casually. Television commercials showed smiling families buying homes with life equity. Banks offered longevity-backed loans. Employers even added life sale bonuses to contracts. And slowly, Americans began looking different. Rich neighborhoods became visibly older, not weaker, older. Healthy 70-year-olds played tennis in private communities. Meanwhile, poor districts looked strangely young. Most people there never expected to reach old age anymore. Children started asking parents how many years they still had left. Dating profiles included projected lifespan. Insurance companies displayed remaining life expectancy beside credit scores. And every citizen carried a government-issued longevity balance. Like a bank account, except the currency was your future. Laura Bennett tried not to think about any of it. At 36 years old, she worked double shifts at a grocery store outside Cleveland. Her husband died 2 winters earlier, and after medical bills, foreclosure threats, and inflation, she was running out of options. Her son, Noah, had severe asthma. The medication alone cost more than her rent. At night, Laura sat at the kitchen table staring at the same government envelope for weeks. Final offer: 12 years, $480,000. Enough money to save everything, enough to finally breathe again. But once years were sold, they could never be recovered. The transfer clinic looked almost ordinary. Soft music, warm lighting, friendly nurses, like a dentist office. That was the worst part. Nobody acted like anything terrifying was happening. A doctor calmly explained the process while Laura signed paperwork beside elderly volunteers selling their final remaining years for extra income. The procedure itself only lasted 11 minutes. No pain, no machines, no dramatic side effects. Afterward, the government updated her projected death age immediately. 68, then 56, then 44. The numbers changed permanently on every official document she owned. Driver's license, insurance records, employment profile. Even grocery receipts started printing estimated remaining lifespan at the bottom. And once people noticed, they treated her differently. Managers stopped discussing long-term promotions. Neighbors became strangely sympathetic. Some people avoided emotional attachment entirely. Because in America now, your future had become public information. At first, Noah never understood why his mother looked so tired all the time. Laura tried hiding the program from him, but children learned quickly, especially at school. One afternoon, Noah came home unusually quiet. During dinner, he finally asked, "Mom, why does my teacher say you probably won't see me graduate?" Laura stopped eating. Across America, schools had quietly started teaching projected family lifespan awareness. Children drew family timelines in class. Parents with lower longevity balances appeared in red. And wealthy children sometimes joked about temporary parents. That night, Laura locked herself in the bathroom and cried silently beside the sink. Because for the first time, she realized something horrifying. The program wasn't really selling years, it was selling human value. The rich weren't just buying comfort anymore, they were buying time itself. 3 months later, Noah's asthma finally improved. The medication worked. The bills disappeared. The house was safe again. For the first time in years, Laura thought she had made the right decision. Then, one morning, she found a sealed envelope inside Noah's backpack. Student Early Transfer Eligibility Program. Children over 13 could now legally sell small portions of their future to help support their families. At the bottom of the page, Noah had already signed his name. Laura stared at the signature for a very long time, and slowly she realized the country had changed in a way nobody could reverse anymore. Americans were no longer inheriting wealth from their parents. They were inheriting shortened lives.